Good morning. You're listening to First Talk with Hal Rowe on WHKY Talk Radio for the Greater Hickory Metro. You hear that music, you know it's time for Chamber Chat. Joining us this morning, Lindsay Kiesler, President and CEO of the Chamber of Catawba County. Also joining us this morning, David LeGrand. He is the owner, president of Catawba Valley Engineering and Testing. We'll find out a little bit about that, an interesting business. And I think it would maybe be called a niche industry or niche, however they're pronouncing it these days. But we'll talk a little bit about it because it does involve economic development, building in the area. We're going to be talking about that this morning in just a moment or two. Lindsay Kiesler, nice to have you with us this morning.
Always great to see you, Hal. Good morning.
Good morning. Now, this is going to be like talking about, I guess, like the old Rolling Stones concerts, the old Grateful Dead, the old Eagles, because it's sold out.
It's sold out.
So we're not going to be able to talk about get signed up.
It's sold out.
It's no tickets available.
So I feel like I'm going to create some major FOMO. You know what that means, right?
Fear of missing out?
Yes.
You
Yes.
did not think I would know that this early on.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
He's got the sound effects.
That's
And by
our
the
whole
way,
sound effects budget,
I didn't know we had special music that led into Chamber Chat.
You didn't know that?
No.
Because we're talking during that time and you
Okay.
don't hear it.
Well,
Yeah, you actually have a theme.
I like the theme song.
Yeah, thank you. We did a lot of work on getting that just right for you. We've actually had it for a couple of years now, but we're always talking prior to that.
Well,
There
thank
go.
you for that.
Sure, that's
But this just gives me an opportunity to say thank you. Really,
Right.
thank you for all those players that have already signed up for our tournament on the 21st of September, and also all of our sponsors. And this is such a privilege to bring David LeGrand on, who is our presenting sponsor for the Chamber Golf Classic. And again, David, thank you for your support. This is not his first year being our presenting sponsor. And clearly, he has created quite the demand for the event. So we just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
nice
Thanks
to
for
have you
having
with us this morning. Do you play the game, sir? You a golfer?
me. I like to try.
Oh, very good. I like to say I have golf clubs. I don't know that I really play, but I own golf clubs. So tell me a little bit, first of all, about your sponsorship of the tournament. Do you find that it was a good investment for you last year, just getting maybe staff members out there and getting the name out there a little bit more, and people saying, I don't know much about this engineering and testing. Tell me about it. Was it a good investment for you? So I would say because you're doing it again, but tell me about that.
Yeah, yes, sir. It was a good investment. It got our name out a little bit, around the county.
Right.
Most people that live around here know who we are. They don't know exactly what we do.
Right.
They've probably seen my face around town in and out of both just having fun and then also professionally as well.
Right.
We tried to sponsor. We did the partial sponsor last year and decided that this year it would be better to do it in full by ourselves. We're probably going to try to close up shop and bring most of the company out to enjoy the day. We've got several golf teams, so we're hoping to just kind of have a good time with the community and spend some time together.
Now, when you say golf teams, do you assign maybe a couple of your guys, maybe, sales, a couple of guys, and then intermix them with some of your clients? Like you get a couple of sales guys and say, hey, these people have been real good to us. I want you to call them on the phone and ask them to come out and play in the golf tournament. Is that something you do?
That's right. Yep. Some of both. We have enough people that we could actually probably
Really?
Yeah,
Good.
we could probably staff all the teams we have anyways. But we're going to bring in some outside people, some friends, and some clients. Try to kind of make a mesh of both professional and fun,
And I guess it's kind of maybe a reward for your folks as well. Hey, you've done a good job this year. We're going to be out at the Chamber, man. They got good stuff to eat. Course is going to be in great shape. We'd like you to come out and play some golf. And that goes a long way with people,
It
man.
does. Definitely it does. And they'll enjoy it. They'll get put a little bit of work helping us set up and break down a little bit. But, in between, they'll have some time to relax and have some fun and hopefully not think too much about work.
Yeah, get out there and just have a little fun. Hit the golf ball around, and maybe, maybe somebody's been working with somebody for a couple of years. They get a chance to go out there on the golf course. They may find out stuff they don't even know about it.
That's right.
It's like, I didn't know your kid was going to, or whatever that may be. Now, tell me about your business here. Catawba Valley Engineering and Testing.
Yep. So we just had our 11th year anniversary.
Congratulations.
Started in 2012 with about 4 people. I think last week we have 29 employees now.
Congratulations.
So
just an aside real quick. Some people just hear that number and they say, 4 to 29. Well, that's good. You don't think about all those people who it's made a difference in their life.
That's right.
Now they're maybe able to drive a better car. Mm-hmm. Maybe they're living in a better house. Maybe they've moved into a home that they've always wanted. Maybe they're able to go out and get that pair of work boots that they really wanted. and where they were working, or maybe they weren't working, and they've just found that job and that place that they have an opportunity to go to every day and feel good about going in.
Yeah, that definitely. That's the atmosphere we try to create. It is obviously a professional atmosphere, but we try to have a little bit of family mixed into that. We can't be professional all the time.
You got to have some fun.
You got to have some fun.
But tell me about the professional part of it. What is Catawba Valley Engineering and Testing? What do y'all do?
So we're a full-service geotechnical, environmental, and materials testing firm.
Okay, you lost me already because
Yeah,
those are
I
all
got you.
you got you.
No, I got you. So the geotechnical part, we go and explore the site before you're going to put your building on there, your parking lot or whatnot.
How about my home?
We can do that too. We don't do as much of that, but we do a lot in Catawba County. We have a tight relationship with the Catawba County Building Inspections.
Okay.
So we work hand in hand with them on a lot of times when people have problems with their residences.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for? And let's go back to the business because you say that's a lot of what you do. So say that I'm bringing in a big box store. I'm bringing in a nationally known restaurant or something like this. Are you the people that I'm going to call on a local level that are going to go out and take a look at the site and tell me thumbs up or thumbs down, or hey, you need this, or you need that?
I hope you're going to call me, yes.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
So, yes, we've been fortunate to have been involved over the past 4 or 5 years with a lot of the development that's gone on in Hickory, anywhere from schools to the bond projects.
Okay. So you would go out and take a look at some of these areas prior to. Tell me some of the things that you look for or things that I would be concerned about, because in my mind, I've got a couple things that I would want to take a look at or be concerned with. You tell me what you're looking for.
So we're mainly looking for if somebody buried some old material out there, old trash or debris. I've come to find out that was a kind of a going trend.
Were you here when the Corvette got eaten up?
I was not. That was right before I got here.
And you said to yourself, this is a great industry for me.
That's right.
I want to go out and find out if they've got fill that's maybe not supposed to be there.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Not that happened in any way. I'm not pointing any fingers and making any judgments there. I just want people to know. It's just what I heard. But anyway, so you look maybe under the ground and find out what's
there. The best
there.
we can, right?
The best you can.
Yeah, we're looking for both quality material that you can build on top of.
Okay.
And we're also looking to rule out if there's any contamination or any type of constituents that might cause a problem.
Brownfields.
Brownsfields, underground storage tanks, etc. Things that you have to go through state regulatory agencies to resolute.
So you might not know that Mr. B's Superette used to be there.
That's right.
And then you go in there and you find out that right before the phone company's there, that you go back and you take a look and there was a gasoline tank that was buried that sometimes may still be there.
Yeah,
right?
most of the time they still are.
Really?
A lot of times, a lot more times than you would think.
Is it surprising to people? They take a look at a piece of property, they're thinking about development, and all of a sudden, Mr. LeGrand, you've got to put in your report, well, you got to dig up this gas tank, and you probably have some difficulty with the soil.
It definitely is prohibitive sometimes. People like to get ahead of themselves, with their plans and their aspirations on, developing a site and then giving back to the community, and then they have kind of something that you can't see it, so it's kind of hard to grasp.
Do I see you before I buy? Can I do, or do I have to own the property to have you do the work?
Both.
Okay.
So typically we're involved in the acquisition of the property during due diligence.
Okay.
So a lot of times.
Kind of like a home inspector then for my home, right?
Yes, sir.
You go in and say, hey, what is it with the sprays? They're always talking about the little sprayer there on the dish thing. They act like that's some big deal. That's $10 at Lowe's. But so you'll come in and the due diligence is, we'd like to do this project. We think everything's okay. But let's get Mr. LeGrand out here, Catawba Valley Engineering and Testing, and actually see if we have the proper land to do this on.
Correct.
To see if there's any surprises out here that we're going to run into. And from what I'm hearing from you, oftentimes there are surprises.
Oh, it's every day. Every day is a new surprise. Oh, yeah. Yep.
I was going to ask, have you ever felt like treasure down there? It's like, wow, I can't believe somebody would bury $50,000. No, I don't think.
I wish.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't find that. But things like, do you all do a study of water runoff? Do you do things like that, or basically you looking under the ground?
So we do some water quality stuff. We don't really do hydrology and design of that kind of stuff,
Right.
but
You're looking for stuff under the ground.
Or runoff that
Okay.
may be coming from like a metal manufacturing facility that's going into the storm drain system.
Right.
We work with those people to try to mitigate minimizing that stuff going into the storm drain, and then we try to work with the government agency to try to find a happy medium between what they are doing and what they should be doing, I guess.
Very interesting work, keeping the community community safe, building safe, and helping economic development as people invest, making those good, wise investments that are safe and well planned out. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great time at the golf tournament.